Well, tonight, a group of people are working to keep their church open because it's supposed to close. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight at 11, everybody. I'm Yolanda Harris. Andrew is off tonight. Back in May, the Catholic Diocese of Columbus announced more than 15 churches will close because of low attendance. Tonight, 10 TV's Richard Solomon shares more on why they're fighting back. Richard?
Well, Yolanda, this is the 125th year of the Community of Holy Rosary in St. John the Evangelist Church. And one parishioner I spoke with believes they shouldn't be shut down because of what this means to people outside of the sanctuary. At the intersection of where South Ohio Avenue and Newton Street meet, a building has sat for 125 years. And it's been Fern Upshaw's place of worship for the last 30.
We create an environment that allows the hungry to be fed and for people to be cared for.
Her church, the Community of Holy Rosary in St. John the Evangelist, is a predominantly black church. And although the past shows how fruitful it's been, its future isn't looking as bright as she would like it to.
It would be very sad if the bishop does close Community of Holy Rosary St. John the Evangelist, because if he closes us, then if you think about kind of the south side of Columbus, there aren't a lot of choices.
In May, the Catholic Diocese of Columbus, Bishop Earl Fernandez announced 15 churches across the city would close within the upcoming years because of low attendance.
Well, I think sometimes people will say, well, church closes and see it as a loss. I think today we have a clear direction for the Diocese of Columbus. We have a new hope. We have a sense of direction. This is how we're adapting to a changed environment.
Upshaw says she has a great respect for the bishop, but wants him to see how important her church is to its community. From the many services it provides, like feeding thousands through its food pantry, or connecting people to a job and higher education opportunities. And to help their case, they're working to keep their church open.
We don't want to take away from anything that the bishop is doing. What we want to do is say we are another resource.
Upshaw says they've collected letters filled with testimonies of why this needs to remain. Upshaw has faith things will work out in their favor.
So we're going to have that celebration of 125 years. We want to be there 125 years more.
And Upshaw tells me this upcoming Saturday, they're actually scheduled to speak with the bishop and present him with some of their findings on just how important this church is. Now, I've reached out to a spokesperson with the bishop, but have not heard back as of now. Yolanda?
All right. Thank you, Richard.